Yo, what's going on, folks? On today's episode of What in God's Name is Going On here we go again with Andrei Jikh throwing shade at both myself and Strongman because his little tiny feelings are hurt because me and Strongman call out him and his friends. Oh, shut up. I'm getting sick of these people, man. Listen, when I tell you guys that I think something might actually be wrong with Andrei Jikh, and I didn't think that he was the most brilliant guy in the world, but I also didn't think that he was this freaking like ridiculous either. You know what I mean? Like, after watching some of the things that this guy has said, I think it's very obvious at this point, folks, that the guy's not the sharpest tool in the shed. And you guys are going to see exactly what I mean in just a few minutes. So let's actually go ahead and react to this video that he just recently released with Jeremy LaFay Financial Education, who you guys know I've been very critical of. And let's just actually go ahead and critique everything that he said. Because once again, in this video, by the way, you guys know Andrei Jikh has thrown shade at me and Strongman the last like 3 freaking episodes. I mean, it's insane. Like, clearly we've really gotten to this guy, but it just amazes me the amount of just stupid things that come out of this guy's mouth in every video. So let's go ahead and actually watch this video and address it. Okay, here we go.
Like that. But, you know, obviously the finance niche is a certain kind of niche that can be certainly very toxic, especially if you're in the stock market space. So I would just caution people, you know, even if you're, whatever you're talking about, you could tell people, hey,
okay, so Jeremy is talking about how the finance space is toxic. Of course it's toxic. You're playing with people's money. Yes. Ding, ding, ding. If you play with people's money and get them to trust you with their money, and then you swindle them and you make a bunch of money off of them and they don't make any money. Yes, Jeremy, people are going to get toxic and violent and mean and nasty. And you know why? Because you're playing with people's money. People don't play about their money, boy. I don't know where y'all are from, but where I'm from, people don't play about their money. Okay, not everybody lives in Sunshine, Happy Springs, Arizona, or wherever the heck you guys live. Here we go.
Buy an index fund, and there's going to be people obviously saying, you know, that's dumb and that's stupid, and it's a very toxic space. So just do understand if you're going on social media.
Which is the craziest concept to me, because before I started YouTube, when I thought about investing, I was like, that's the least controversial space you could be in. I just wasn't, I didn't think anything of it. I just said, oh, of course people.
No, it's not the least controversial space you will be in. Once again, you're playing with people's money, dude. Like, what do you expect? Like, yes, it's going to be controversial because we got to tell the story, guys, okay? These guys try to act so innocent, like, oh, I didn't do anything. Why is everybody so toxic and mean to me on Twitter? Because you did something, for crying out freaking loud, dude. So let me tell you what these guys did, okay? These guys all started their channels in 2020, right when the bull market started to happen. You know, right around the time the Fed started doing quantitative easing and putting money into the market. Yeah, like putting money into the system. Yeah, around that time, all these different channels started. They just magically popped up out of nowhere. And something very interesting and magical happened. Their channels started blowing up because you had a record number of investors who started putting money in the stocks. Young people who are my age and younger, who have never even thought about a stock, heard about a stock, even cared about a stock, were just sitting at home, bored, nothing better to do, were locked in their house because of all the lockdowns during the pandemic, and was getting all this money off of unemployment insurance and the stimulus checks and the PPP loans. And they were like, okay, well, I might as well get into the stock market. Ain't nothing else to do with all this money I've been given. And then here come these YouTubers giving them stock advice and giving them bad stock advice. Fast forward now to where the bubble is over. Most of these YouTubers are directly responsible for the absolute financial annihilation of an entire generation. And you have the nerve to go on here and act like, oh, I didn't do anything wrong. Everybody's toxic. That's bullshit. All right, let's go ahead and get back to the video.
Invest. How could it be controversial? But you're right. The longer I've done this, the more I've realized how subjective investing actually is and how everyone has their favorite method of investing. And if
no, it's not very subjective at all, actually. I mean, I get what he's trying to say, too. Oh, everybody has their favorite method of investing. It doesn't matter what your favorite method of investing is, because newsflash, dude, there are people whose favorite method of investing is buying super risky, speculative, space alien, Cathy Wood penny stock companies. There's literally a guy on YouTube right now named Amit Kugreja who freaking invested all the Cathy Wood speculative, garbage, space alien, spooky Rocket Man cowboy stocks. Literally. So it's not subjective. There's a right way to invest and a wrong way to invest. Most retail investors invest in stocks the wrong way. Okay? There's very few people who invest in stocks the right way. We are going to get into that in just a moment.
Somebody doesn't agree with them, they must be a scammer or something's wrong, and it's a.
Here we go again. I'm telling you guys, he's trying to flip the narrative. No, Andre, it's not that because me and Strongman and the crew who talk about you guys, it's not that we don't agree with you. We think you're a scam. You guys are a scam! For crying out loud! I mean, look at you, Andre. Have you guys noticed that Andre hasn't put out a single crypto video? I don't think he's put out a single crypto video the whole year. Remember in 2021, guys, where Andrei Jikh was one of the main faces behind crypto? Remember he said things like Bitcoin's going to 100K, and he made videos on Pokemon NFTs and Charizard NFTs and crypto metaverse and cryptocurrencies and all that. You notice in 2022, he hasn't made very many videos about crypto. You notice that? Matter of fact, he hasn't made any videos on crypto. You know why? Because these guys are in a certain business. They're in the business of swindling you into thinking they know what they're talking about, and they give you this illusion that their almighty, incredible, great advice is going to somehow help you achieve the American dream and become rich like them, not realizing that the only reason why these guys have money and are rich is because they get paid a bunch of money from sponsorships and AdSense revenue and whatever else they sell on their YouTube channel. Their entire net worth and rise to riches and wealth and money and doing well in life financially has literally been attributed to one simple thing: YouTube. That's it. These guys aren't even good at investing. So it's very disingenuous when people like Andre come out here and try to do the whole innocent act. Oh, everybody's being toxic. You guys are calling me scammer because I don't agree with your investing philosophy. No, you were pumping very risky, speculative, hot garbage, space alien, cowboy, moon rocket, Elon Musk, Mars space stocks on your freaking channel, as well as cryptocurrencies. And when they didn't do so hot, what did you do? Did you apologize to anybody? Did you have some accountability? Did you give folks some refunds or whatever? Did you do anything to have some sort of accountability for the damage it caused in 2021? No, you didn't. You know what you did? You just moved on and started talking about China and the Fed raising interest rates and the bear market and the housing bubble and whatever gets you views. That's the problem, and that's why you've been called out. So that's why it's important that people like me and Strongman, shout out to him because I know he made a reaction to this video, but that's why it's important that people like me and Strongman make reactions to these videos, because if we don't, even though our channels are much smaller than theirs, we got to say something to set the record straight. Otherwise, these guys are just going to downright go on these platforms and just straight up lie and make it seem like they didn't do anything. Like, it really makes me think, like, Andre, something got to be wrong, bro. Like, you might need to go see the doctor if you really think that you guys didn't do anything wrong in 2021. You should see the emails I get of the people who message me and show me how much money they lost listening to these fake gurus on YouTube. And I don't want to hear that, that's financial advice. I'm not giving financial advice. You guys, sure, this is a disclaimer. I don't want to hear none of that. Okay? I don't care if you put the legal disclaimer. At the end of the day, you knew goddamn well that people were watching your channel for the stock picks, and you took advantage of that so you could get the views and the money and the clicks and everybody getting your little Discord and buy and sell alerts and Patreon courses and all the spooky crap you do. Yeah, I'm on one today, god dang it. Let's get back to the video. All right, guys, so the bottom line is these guys are full of it. Now, unfortunately, there are a lot of naive investors out there who just don't know any better and are easily swindled, so they're probably going to look at my video like I'm just a hater or a crybaby or whatever. But if you talk to people who actually really know what they're talking about when it comes to investing and actually really understand how risky and hard investing is, they will tell you that a lot of these people on YouTube are clowns and don't know what the heck they're talking about, and that just is what it is. So, Andre, I mean, for crying out loud, if you keep throwing shade at me and Strongman, I'm just going to keep responding, because I know who you're talking about. There can only be 2 or 3 people you're talking about, because there's only 2 or 3 YouTube channels that do this consistently, and it's really just me and Strongman. So you're obviously talking about us, and it's like, I understand you're a little butthurt that we keep, coming after your friends or whatever, which, by the way, I don't understand, because we almost never talk about Andrei Jikh, but I guess he's sticking up for his friends or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, I just wanted to go ahead and put the truth out there, because unfortunately, these channels that have huge followings try to spin the narrative and act like we're just haters and we're calling them out because they have different investing philosophies. No, we're calling you out because you are giving terrible advice that has already wrecked a bunch of people financially, is going to continue to do so. And if you want to understand fully what I mean, guys, just go ahead and look at the 1-year charts for all of Jeremy Lefebvre's stock picks. Go look at the 1-year chart for The Honest Company and Tattooed Chef and Voyager Digital and Smile Direct Club and Corsair Gaming and all of these other horrible stocks. And I know what you're going to say. Oh, but the entire market's down, Echo. No. If you look at the S&P 500, it's only down like 23-25%. If you look at all of Jeremy stocks, it's down anywhere from 70 to 80 to 90%. Some of those companies have even went bankrupt. So if you are significantly underperforming the market, yes, that means ding, 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 you are a bad investor. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one.